Yo, what up, how's it going guys? My name is Joel and now today we are going to be previewing the game against Mansfield Town that will take place on New Year's Day. It's the first game of 2019. I'm desperately looking forward to this one. Mansfield are a decent side and we're going to explain in this video what they've done this season and how they're doing at the minute. But before I start this video, I just want to say I hope you guys have had a really good Christmas and I wish you guys a happy new year as well. This is going to be my last video before 2019 anyway, because my Matchday vlog will be the first day of 2019. So yeah, I hope you've all had a good Christmas and I hope you have a happy new year as well. So after a good result against a high-flying Exeter side yesterday, where we somehow won 2-1, even though when you look at it, we didn't deserve it. We now play at home to Mansfield Town, who are looking a really good side this season and looking like a contender for promotion. This season, they have played 23 games, they have won 10, they've drawn 12, which is the most in the league, but they've only lost once this season. Lincoln and MK Dons, the first and second respectively, they have lost 4. But if Mansfield can somehow turn those draws into wins, they would have been top easy. The manager at the Stags is David Flitcroft. He joined from Swindon Town and he's had 43 games. He's won 16 of them, drawn 19 and lost only the 8, giving them a win percentage of 37.2%, which is pretty good, to be fairly honest with you. He's a good manager and he's only had 4 clubs in his career. Mansfield's one of them. He was manager of Swindon, Bury and Barnsley, which are good clubs to manage as well. So he's pretty much everywhere he's gone. He's done pretty well. Speaking of Mansfield and Swindon, they played last time out. They drew 0-0 at the One Call Stadium. Recently they've won 4 and they've drawn 1, and that draw coming against Lincoln City. Now I know they've got some good players, but I've picked out 2 in particular. First of all, Tyler Walker. He's got 14 goals this season. He's one of the league's top scorers, and go along with 2 assists with it. Another one is their man CJ Hamilton, who's got 7 goals and a pretty respectable 5 assists. And another one to mention in there, Danny Rose. He had a good season last year, but this season he's got 5 goals and 3 assists, which is still pretty decent, to say the least. So it's time for me to go through my predicted 11 for this game. Starting off in goal, obviously James McEwen. He had probably one of the best games of his life yesterday against Exeter. He was brilliant. Didn't quite keep a clean sheet, but he was incredible. Right back, I'm going to go for Luke Hendry. He's back from his injury, luckily, and he played that game. Centre back, I'm going to have to put Reese Johnson in again. He played centre back yesterday, and to be fair, he looked alright. Now centre back, the other centre back, I'm going to give to a man that's made his debut. Well, his debut yesterday. I'm going to give it to Matty Pollock. Why? Because we've got a defender crisis at the minute. We've got Collins is injured, Fanwo's injured, Whitmore suspended. He got red carded. Stupid tackle yesterday. So really, he's the only really decent centre back we've got, and he played pretty well yesterday to the lad. Left back, I'm going to go for Andrew Fox. Nothing new there. Midfield 3, we're going to go for Elliot Embleton with Jake Hessenthaler and Harry Clifton. I'm going to put Ben Pringle back in there. I'm going to take Wolford out, even though he looked decent, Wolford. And the 2 strikers, I'm going to go for Wes Thomas and Harry Cardwell. That's my predicted 11. Now the last meeting between the Mariners and the Stags didn't really go well, to be honest. Let's roll the clip. And finally, let's get on to the outcome of the game. Mansfield Town are a tough side. They've got some good players in that team. They've got a decent team, and I can see them getting the League One next year. They've got a decent team, they've got a good manager, and they've got a well-balanced team. But the fact that they've drawn so many games of what they've had, maybe to think we could potentially get a point. But they have, like I said, they've only lost once all season, so even getting a point would be tough in itself. But if I was to say, I will take a draw tomorrow. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. I reckon Danny Rose will get the goal for them. I don't think Tyler Walker will get one tomorrow. And I'll say for us, you know what, I'm going to go totally out of the blue. I'm going to go Jake Hessenthaler for the goal. So before I end the video, I just want to give a shout out to Luca Quarter on YouTube. He's an MK Dons fan. He does MK Dons vlogs. And he does a pretty good job of him, so I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Make sure you go and subscribe, it will mean the world to him. And tell him I sent you as well. Let's try and get him to 500 subscribers. That'll mean pretty much everything to him. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And enjoy the new year. Thank you for the support this year. It's been absolutely incredible. And I will see you in 2019. Until then, my name is Jordan. Peace out.